Okay. Hello, dear friends. 姑姑evening, such a beautiful, beautiful evening. It's 8 o'clock something, and our family decided to go out to have dinner. And this is in Bourges, in France. And in Bourges, there is a very big cathedral. Look at the glasses, the restaurant, the glasses. This is the glass in the window, vitraux, window glass in the restaurant. And this restaurant is just at the foot of the cathedral. And Bourges is not a very big city. And they have their very special importance in the economy, in the country, in France. But the city by itself is not very, very big. So we went to this restaurant, and the food is so very delicious, very delicious. And so here is the food I ordered. And the streets are quiet, not so many people, and this is a downtown area, so relatively old building and old constructions. And our family member used to live here and said 70 years ago, 60 years ago, it was more or less like this, not much change. Some restaurant used to be a coiffeur, hair salon and something. Yeah, just think about it. It reminds, it recalls so much memory. So it makes me feel very special, this place. And a few years ago, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, we came here and we went to the cathedral. And it was a huge, huge cathedral. Very high, very tall and Gothic style, beautiful cathedral. And the cathedral was famous for its interior design, but something very unique, very outstandingly famous is its vitraux. It's with stained glass. The other day I went to California. I live in California. And I went to Filoli. In Woodside there was a garden, beautiful garden. And their garden was designed some flower quarters or flower area. The flower was designed according to or inspired by the vitraux of Bourges, the cathedral. So that time when I saw it, suddenly, bling, it reminds me of this place. So this time I came, I particularly paid attention to that glass. We were too late. It was already dark, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and this time is 10 o'clock already. And it's kind of a full moon and very, very unique. So it's already dark, so we could not get inside the cathedral, but walking along the streets, just very, very, very unique. Now, let's take a look at the food here. Oh, I took some pictures. I'm not very good at taking pictures, but the scenery itself is just, you do not need to have any skill to take picture. You just press the button. Everything is interesting. Anything has its own character. Don't you think so? Okay, here comes the food. So this one is baked camembert, and I have trouble to turn the picture around. It is vertical, so maybe you cannot see it very clear. Now let me explain what it is. On the bed of salad, there was some prosciuttos and some, one is called prosciutto. It's dried pork. It's only lean dried pork, and some very soft bread, but baked into croustillant, and it's very soft and crunchy. A lot of salad on the bottom, very good. And the salad dressing is like my family's dressing, because this is the place where my family came from, and my husband's family came from. So they did it. So I feel so much the same, so familiar with this kind of dressing. Is mustard and vinegar and olive oil blend together, and they made it a little bit spicy. The mustard is moudar fin et fort, quite strong, and we didn't know what is a baked camembert, and someone in the family told me that her friend had tried one time camembert baked, and it's all soft, very delicious. So we ordered that one. That camembert inside the little dish, it's just the perfect size of the camembert, and it's hot and completely dégoulinant inside. It's completely soft, melting inside, and you put some bread deep in the camembert. It's super duper delicious, and the temperature and the softness adds a different layer of the camembert. And the camembert by itself is aged well. It's not too young, and it's already developed a flavor, and it's going to the direction of Roquefort, but not at all Roquefort, not at all blue cheese. It's start to be a little bit smelly, and which enriches its flavor just perfect. And this one is salade berrichon, and berrichon is a way to say the people of Berry, Bourge. I forgot why they call it berrichon, I think that city is called Berry or something. Anyway, so in this place, they have something very unique, famous, is crottin. It's this kind of a disc-like fromage. I think it may be made of chèvre. I forgot. And that crottin, they baked it. And the bread is a little bit harder than the extremely soft bread, airy bread from the last one. This bread has texture, and but it's not prosciutto. No, what I'm saying. It's not ciabatta, and it's not industrial. It's just perfect. It looks like pan or campagne, pan campagne, and the big bread, big bowl of bread, and cut into small pieces, and grilled and baked, and then drizzled with what I'm saying, balsamic glazing, and there is also prosciutto, different kind from the prosciutto of the previous dish, and the salad is almost the same, but with walnut in it. They enhanced a little bit of the salad with walnut, with some cordon, very, not a big cordon, very small, like bread crumbles, that kind of soft, not soft, that kind of small amuse-bouche, amuse-gueule, the pleasure of tongue. And the salad is the same dressing, very good, very very generous portion of salad, satisfying. And for the dessert, I ordered café gourmand to share. And if sometimes I go to coffee shop, if I go to restaurant and want to have a lot of food, a lot of dessert, usually café gourmand is a good choice, because it's a cup of coffee with a few choices of other desserts. It's much smaller in quantity for each individual dessert, but when you put it together, it's a very good deal. And if going to a new restaurant, or if you are not familiar with what is the best thing to try, this is always a good choice, because there is coffee, there are 3, 4, and for me, I think this is 6 little choices of dessert. There is crème caramel, there is crème chantilly, and with almond, roasted or toasted almond, and chocolate syrup on top of it. And there is only 2 or 3 pieces of almond, which is perfect. If you put too much almond, right, the almond piece, it will become a chewing job. It will have too much texture, and it how do I say it? It diluted or reduced the sweetness or softness or smoothness of the cream. But only 1 or 2 pieces is just perfect. It's kind of a surprise. You get some almond piece in your tongue, and it's a perfect amuse-gueule, amuse-bouche. And I also have panna cotta and a piece of strawberry sorbet. What else did I have? And another coconut cake, something. And just very, very good. They are so small and so cute. I love it. It's the price of a dessert, just a little bit, 1 or 2 euro more than the other dessert, but you get a lot of choices, and it's really fun. And the coffee is excellent, excellent, excellent. And it's espresso coffee and very condensed. You do not feel that diluted, the leftover of coffee, watery. It's very creamy, nothing, only coffee, but feels so creamy, so rich. And there is a little bowl or a little spoonful bowl, teeny tiny little bowl, so cute, little bowl of cream on top of it, on the side. You can decide to add sugar, to add cream. It's wonderful, wonderful. So this is Bourges. This is the cathedral, the cathedral. So grandiose, so graceful, so unique. Bye-bye, friends. I love you. I really do. Do. Cuckoo, bye, bye.